So I was watching the news and I just couldn't help but comment on what is actually happening just now with Brexit. And obviously, Theresa May is now looking to, I think, scupper what would be the Brexit that was voted for by the people of the UK. So it looks like she's going to fudge and give us a soft Brexit, which is exactly what the Remainers were wanting. And this would mean that the 17.4 million people who actually voted Brexit have basically been denied their democratic right of having a Brexit. Now, the only thing that can happen now is Theresa May puts it again in a second referendum, whether or not we want a hard Brexit or the deal that she has put on the table, which doesn't look like Brexit at all. It looks like we're remaining in the single market, in the customs union, still regulated by the EU and still having mass immigration, which is exactly what the people voted to actually stop. So, as I thought, it's been totally ignored. I mean, they've just tried to get their way around it and it's been totally ignored. So, what's happening? So, obviously, I'm in Scotland, I'm in Edinburgh. And none of you can't really trust any of the main parties to deliver. You can't trust the SNP. Nicola Sturgeon is a Remainer. The Green Party, I mean, they're a bunch of neo-communists. So they can't be trusted in anything, basically. They believe in mass immigration as well. The Lib Lab Con Party, I mean, Labour, we don't even know what Labour wants, but they are predominantly Remainers within the party. And we've also got the Liberals, Remainers, and a large section of the Conservative Party are also Remainers. So this is a major problem. The 1 million Scots who voted to leave, none of these parties actually support you in leaving the EU and leaving and reducing mass immigration to basically displace you. So this is a big problem just now. And what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to vote for these parties where they are not going to do what you ask them to do? And they've got disproportionate, I mean, they've obviously been infiltrated. And within the parties, these big Remain blocs, basically the globalist elites, have managed to pervert the actual the system of governance, and they really can't be trusted. These political parties can't be trusted. So I'm going to hang fire until I find out exactly what Theresa May has done in the actual final outcome of Brexit. But I have a great suspicion that she's done it deliberately, and we're going to be in a customs union, we're going to be in some sort of single market, and basically we've been lied to. And I thought she would lie to her anyway. She's an absolutely shocking Prime Minister. The quicker she goes, the better. And I mean, I can't believe they've even muting Javid as a potential, I mean, a member of the child rapist death cult that is Islam, that he would actually be muted as a leader after what he did to Tommy Robinson. Just no chance. But I think what we're going to do just now, and certainly what I'm going to do, is if they fudge Brexit, and if they don't actually give what the people demanded, I'm going to join UKIP. I've decided. I've never been a member of UKIP, and I'll speak to Gerard Baton on the 14th if he's down in England, and if Theresa May does not actually deliver the Brexit that the people wanted, then I'm going to stand for UKIP, and the revival of UKIP will continue. So if I'm able to do that in Scotland. So that's what I've decided. Even if I will join the party and make any sort of contribution that I can if this is not delivered. I'm getting really sick of the Lib Lab Con Party. They're absolutely shocking. I mean, I don't understand why MDs vote for them now. But if there's a fudge on Brexit, I'm joining UKIP. So that's the bottom line with that. I've came to that conclusion, and I think UKIP's only going to get bigger under Jerry Baton. But I think thousands, tens of thousands, millions of people might go back to UKIP if they get a fudge on the Brexit, because that will absolutely kill them. Well, I'm going to wait till I find out. But I think this is it. I think this is the sort of turning point. I think with Paul Joseph Watson, guys that I really respect, Carl Benjamin, these guys are really clued up on what they're talking about within especially the filthy communists. I mean, they're just absolutely disgusting human beings, biggest mass murderers that have ever been in politics. So that's it. So I've came to the conclusion that if Brexit is fudged, I'm joining UKIP, and hell slap up the rest of the parties, because I will be in about them like a seagull eating a chippy. Believe me, that'll be it. So if there's a fudge on Brexit and we're not getting a proper Brexit, which means out of the single market, out of the customs union, which is exactly what Theresa May said from the start, then we're all joining UKIP, and UKIP will be revived into a party where it was starting to beat the Tories and the Lib Lab Con Party at elections. This time we'll be getting it for the actual general elections, because it's coming increasingly clear that the globalists can't be trusted, and that they're on a totally different agenda. They're not interested in helping the people, they're only interested in the bottom line for themselves. So so we're going to go out and actually start campaigning if the Brexit is fudged. So, and there's a million Scots just now with no political home. If they want to reduce immigration, if they want to get out of the EU and stop this globalist madness, then there is no political party that's actually there to actually help or defend them. So I think that we're now at a really exact time in Scotland. We're looking at a change, and I don't really care if people are sort of upset about me going to UKIP. That doesn't mean I find it more embarrassing you would stay part of the Lib Lab Con Party. I think they're a shambles just now. So we're now going to change. Everything's going to change. And I've never been a member. I've only been a member of when I was much younger, in my 20s, the Conservative Party, and I helped develop the Scottish Libertarian Party, which is now the 7th largest party in Scotland. I might also help in the meantime to develop the Liberalist Party as well in Scotland. So, if it gets fudged, if the Brexit gets fudged, I'm joining UKIP. I've pretty much decided on the back of what's actually happening. So my jury's out. I'll wait until I see what May has actually said. But the press reports on a soft Brexit, that wasn't what was voted for. Soft Brexit just means we're not leaving the EU, and that's not what was voted for. So that means we have to take out the Labour Party, the Liberals, which are a bunch of useless illiberal Liberals, and the Tories, then that's what will have to happen, and the SNP for that matter. I would prefer, I voted for the SNP there, but I won't be voting for them again if under the current regime. I think Nicola is starting to get past a sell-by date. I think we need a change in Scottish politics. I think somebody else who's young and got better ideas, because I think the ideas are not really coming through the SNP. So we're going to have new ideas. This is going to be a new UKIP. We're going to hopefully revive it so that there's other people new people, young people who have got different ideas. And leave means leave. Yes, it does. That's exactly what it means. Leave means leave. Not there's no such thing as a soft Brexit. That just means we're remaining in the EU. So let's not kid ourselves or be kidded on. So that's us, guys. We are now en masse going to join UKIP. In fact, UKIP's figures, membership are growing every day. There was a young lady who was outside the UK who asked to join UKIP, which was great. I think she was Oriental. I'm not sure what part of the Orient she was from. And they said they were too busy because they had got so many applications now joining UKIP, because obviously the guys have joined UKIP. So I'm going to join, and obviously that'll make a difference up here, having campaigned on numerous elections, including the successful Brexit election, where a lot of the guys in Glasgow, who I'm very friendly with, all voted. So I know the guys in Glasgow and Central Scotland are all flexible to new, good ideas. We're going to have good ideas that are going to benefit their lives. And this is going to be totally different to what's already been done. This is going to be new, fresh thinking. So I'm going to hang fire. I'm going to speak to Jared. Hopefully, if Jared's down there on the 14th, going back down to London, hopefully Tommy's been released on the 10th, which I think is more than likely, which will be a wee bit of a sort of celebration thing. But also, I think this is really the formation of a new political entity and a new sort of UKIP, because we've given the Tories a chance, and if May, a Remainer, thinks that she can actually fudge it, then she's very sadly mistaken. We'll just get rid of her and actually tear up their agreement. If we A, don't get a vote on it, or B, she fudges it deliberately and we're still within the EU. So that's my thoughts just now. I just thought I would share that. We're getting ready for changes, and I'm very excited. I'm really pumped about it. Perfect time there by the ambulance. I'm really pumped about it. I think this is going to be a big thing. But I'm going to continue doing the things I'm doing with the Liberalists, but I'm going to have one eye on what's actually happening with Theresa May and whether or not she's actually going to produce the proper Brexit. So that's basically it, guys. I just wanted to tell you that. So we've got a million Scots in Scotland who are not being represented by the political class. The political class still believes in mass immigration and also being part of the European Union. The 1 million people that voted Brexit, they are not home, and Theresa May and the Tories are now actually selling them out. So unfortunately what will happen to the Tories is that they'll get sold out as well. I don't know what the Tories stand for. They're becoming another busted flush. So we're going to reinvigorate Scottish politics, because this UKIP 2.0 is going to be refreshing. It's not going to be the same old stuff. We're going to reinvigorate it and have different policies that will help you as an individual, and also give great policies. That's all on hold just now. That will stay on hold until we actually find out what the Brexit actual what do you call them? Brexit total nuances, whatever it's actually said, whatever they've actually put down as the Brexit terms. We will then find out, and what will actually happen is we'll decide whether or not we're joining UKIP. If it's a proper Brexit, then that's fair enough, but if it's not a proper Brexit, then we're joining UKIP, and we'll start to campaign heavily, because obviously the Conservatives can't be trusted. So 2.0, UKIP 2.0 is coming very soon if there is no proper Brexit. A million Scots, if the million Scots start to vote for UKIP, that's going to wipe out party after party, and we'll see a purple revolution in Scotland, just as we did the yellow one in the SNP. Okay guys, thought I'd share my thoughts, but a million Brexiteers in Scotland could potentially join UKIP on the back of a soft Brexit by Theresa May. Bye.